It's not uncommon to find yourself a little lost in life. If you are feeling down with nothing to work towards, no goals, no plans, or desire to improve, you can find yourself unhappy with where you are in life. Now is as good a time as any to want something different for your life. If you want to transform yourself from who you are to who you want to be, these are the steps we must all take. Number 1, you reach a point of desperation or need for change. As humans, we design our lives around comfort, and trying to move out of our comfort zone is hard, especially without a need for change. Typically, we only try to transform ourselves after we reach a crisis point. Nothing changes if you're comfortable. Maybe you've got too overweight, causing a major health scare, or you're hanging out with the wrong crowd and taking substances, finding yourself depressed and ending up in a bad place emotionally. Whatever it is, you're just sick and tired of the way things are right now, and you don't want your life to stay the same as it is today. You are done and over it. Number 2, nothing happens without self-realization first. The hardest thing for us to do is to self-criticize.
Now I've realized that I'm probably just perfect and it's everybody else around me that's got issues.
We aren't very critical of our own choices or behaviors, but we are so quick to point out the faults in others. This is why criticism often comes from outside sources, because people are more aware of your behaviors than you are. Sometimes people can show their concern by asking you if you're okay, but for you to change, you need to be aware of what isn't working for you. Usually this comes after the crisis point, when you can't stay the same anymore. Once you hit the point of realizing something is wrong, you can now identify the problem within yourself. Please realize you can't force people to change who they are. This only happens when they decide to change themselves. Whether it's a partner, a friend, or your children. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. We only change when we have that self-awareness moment. This comes when you realize you've been doing something wrong, you hate the mistakes you are making, or you don't like who you have become, and you want better for yourself. Number 3, deciding there is no other option but to fully commit to being the person you want to become. By creating a vision for ourselves, a better self, a person that we wish we were. The only way to become this is by being definitive, like saying, in the next year, I will lose weight. I already see myself as the fittest and healthiest I've ever been. Now I just need to get there. Or I will fix my mental health by putting in the work to seek help, talk about myself, and learn how to have better control of my thoughts and emotions. Ultimately, the thought needs to be, I will not live like this anymore. Before you begin to transform yourself, you must raise your standards and have a better version of yourself in mind, and say to yourself, there is no other option. I will become my vision. I like using I will for commitment. It's definitive and wills it into existence. That new life you want so bad is going to require you to let go of the old one completely. Number 4, creating a plan with multiple small goals in place. This is where you start designing your new life. Start with the end in mind. If you don't have a plan, you're just floating with the wind, going where life takes you. This means life will choose for you instead of you choosing your life. Know the big picture, the end goal, the vision for your new life, but make a plan that has small and incremental steps along the way. Small steps that are clear and concise can be easily achieved. This will help you stay focused. Having smaller goals ahead of you makes your larger goal seem less daunting. This ensures you will continue getting things done, giving yourself psychological boosts with multiple things to celebrate along the way. This sense of achievement becomes your main driving force in reaching your goals. Number 5, taking action. Without action, everything stays the same. You can read 100 self-help books or listen to 1,000 motivational speeches, but you will stay in the exact same place unless you take action. Start by taking action on your plan and working towards your first small goal. The physical doing part is the only way to reach your goals. If you falter at the doing part, all you have is a thought of a better life. You don't get better and you stay unsatisfied. You never become the person you wish you were. You must realize that vision of yourself doesn't eventuate without action. Few things can hurt your mental health more than staying still, whilst knowing there are better things out there for you. So, to achieve your goals, you must take action. Even if the steps are small, you will move forward. Number 6, consistency. Forget motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It comes and it goes. Consistency will drive you towards realizing and achieving your goals. Transforming yourself is a process. It's not going to happen overnight, but being consistent will get you there. Practice every day, no matter what. Make sure you're hitting those small goals and you'll always have something to work towards and something to celebrate. This will ensure you continue to persevere when things get hard, especially on the days when you don't feel like getting it done. Your consistency turns into a habit. Good habits turn into achievements, and your achievements result in higher psychological well-being and increased personal satisfaction, having transformed into our ideal selves and beginning our new life. So to recap, all personal transformation is driven by the need to change. When you're sick and tired of the way things are right now, and you don't want your life to stay the same as it is today. It only happens when you choose it, not when others choose it for you. When you decide to raise your standards and fully commit to becoming a new version of yourself. Then use this vision to create your ultimate goal with many smaller achievable goals along the way. To get the plan in motion, take action on your first small goal and be consistent in your actions to keep moving forward and to achieve the smaller goals in your plan, ultimately transforming into your initial vision. Before you realize it, the person you wished you could become is now your reality. So whatever it is, go out there and follow these steps. Imagine the day when your dream life becomes your reality. Imagine the day when all your hard work pays off. To get there, you must fully commit to taking action on your vision. There is no better time to start than now. Please know this, it's never too late to make an adjustment or find who you are. As long as you're trying, as long as you're exploring, it'll probably come. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to see more content like this, where I help you navigate your way through life. I'm still Sean. Seek peace, my friends.